You're listening to the 217 Business Podcast, a twice-weekly podcast that highlights people who start and lead profitable businesses in Central Illinois. All right, I'm here today at Broadway Home Center in Mattoon, and I'm with Tanner Kroening, and he is one of the owners here of Broadway Home Center, and you've been in here for a couple years now, right?
Yep. So 3 years total as Broadway Home Center.
3 years as Broadway Home Center. How do you tell us about the business? Tell us about yourself and tell us about the business for just a minute.
So I guess myself, I'm from the area. I'm from Mattoon, born and raised. Went to school just down the street in Charleston at Eastern, and then came back and I don't know if you want me to get into the whole origin of the store or.
Yeah, sure. Tell us.
So it started out, my dad was opening a Sears hometown franchise. There was a full line mall store here forever with Sears. And so that kind of closed and, I don't know, it's all kind of a need for it. So opened that store. It opened, late 2015. So it was here about 3 years as well. And then kind of with the direction Sears was going, we decided, best interest to part ways, do our own thing. So, beginning of 2018, we opened up our own independent store, Broadway Appliance and Home Center, which we are now. So, we just hit our 3-year mark, I guess last month. But yeah, I'm from here. My wife's from here. We own the store together with my dad and my stepmom. My dad's from here, as well. So always been in the community, family and everything. So that's been kind of, fun and rewarding. Good to see a lot of people that we've known forever. A lot of support from people that we've known forever, the community that we are from. So yeah.
That's awesome. So tell us what you can get at Broadway Home Center.
Oh man, everything. Appliances, I would say, is probably our number one, what we're known for, just being Sears for the 3 years we were. That's kind of what our biggest thing was with them too. So appliances, we do new and used. We do service on anything, pretty much any brand, whether it was bought here or not. So appliances are a big one, but then we're trying to get more into the furniture and then mattress side of things too. I guess it's kind of where the home center part comes in. We carry, 4 or 5 different furniture lines, a couple different mattress lines. And then we do some used, I guess, not a ton of used furniture. That's kind of hit or miss, but primarily, appliances, furniture, and mattresses.
Yeah, and I'm in here now. They've got some beautiful furniture in here, really nice stuff. So if you're in the area and you're looking for a nice couch or a new mattress or a new range, or I think I've seen the biggest deep freezer I've ever seen in my life in here. So that would appeal to some of you, I'm sure. So you started a couple years ago, or so you've been here about 6 years now, right?
And the location total for 6 years, pretty much split in half. 3 years Sears, 3 years here, our own independent store.
What have been the challenges of small town store?
Well, most recently, the challenge that comes to mind is the whole pandemic, surviving that. But that just took a hit, I guess, like everybody else, every other industry, though, too, supply chain wise. We've got several things that have been on order for weeks, months. We've had a couple of things go longer than a year. Fortunately, I guess that's kind of one positive being small town. People do prefer to try to do business with, people they know rather than the big box stores. So appreciate those people that stuck with us through all that. But that's the biggest challenge that comes to mind is the pandemic, navigating through that. But hopefully we're getting towards the end of that and getting back to normalcy here. But yeah.
Yeah, I know, this has been a crazy couple of years, especially for small business owners, local business owners. It's been really tough. There were months where they didn't want you opening your store.
Sure.
I mean, it had to have been super, super hard.
Sure.
But it's good to see you. It's good to see you doing well and things going well. What advice would you have if somebody else were, coming to you, maybe a friend or something, and they were like, I want to start a business, local business. What would you tell them?
Go for it, I guess is the big thing. It definitely requires a lot of time. I don't know how many, if I broke down pay per hour, it'd probably be a little bit discouraging. So probably stay away from that. But no, it's the most rewarding thing also. Cause everything you do, you're doing it directly for yourself or your family. So, you get a direct, you get to see exactly what you put in, come out of it. So, if you got a lot of time and you're really committed to it, you really want to do it, go for it. But it does take a lot of time, a lot of commitment.
Yeah.
to do it and build it and stick with it. So
I'd say especially something like retail that you've got to have somebody here at all times, and it's really tough when you're first starting out.
Sure.
Well, thank you so much for doing this. And just one more question: how can people find you? Find out about you? You have a website? The physical location. Sure. Well, what would you tell the people that are listening?
We're downtown Mattoon, 1601 Broadway Avenue. We're here Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 12. We also have a website, BroadwayHomeCenter.com. It's got pretty good assortment of everything that we can order on there. There's a couple different furniture lines that we don't have on there that we can get some extra stuff, and then our used appliances aren't on there, but because that inventory changes constantly. But yeah, the website, BroadwayHomeCenter.com. We're also on Facebook, Broadway Appliance and Home Center. You can find us on there too.
Awesome. Thank you so much, man.
Yep.
Thanks for listening. You can find past episodes or sign up to have your Central Illinois business featured on the show at 217business.com. The 217 Business Podcast is sponsored by my business, Build Online, where we help entrepreneurs and small businesses design and build custom apps, websites, and software. Find out more about us at buildonline.io. I'll see you in the next one.